Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video. And today we're going slightly different. Today we're going to react to a band called the Oh Hellos. Yeah, the name itself doesn't really inspire much, does it? Anyway, can't judge a band by the name. So yeah, I've never heard of them before, so obviously had to do a little bit of research. And I came up with the Oh Hellos are an American folk rock duo formed in San Marcos, Texas in 2011. The band consists of brother and sister Maggie and Tyler Heath. They are an unsigned independent band and have released 5 albums along with a Christmas EP. Christmas EP isn't something you normally see or hear amongst the rock or metal community, but they are a folk rock band, so you know, that's fair enough. Not sure what to expect here. The track we're going to listen to is called I Have Made Mistakes. I wonder what that could be about. So yeah, I tried to look up about the song, couldn't actually find any explanation about the song, but I've got the lyrics up here as I normally do, so we'll see what we can discern throughout the track. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to expect overall, but we'll see where this goes. So, the Oh Hellos, I Have Made Mistakes. Let's just get straight into it, I think. Put a link to the original video in the description below. Forgot to mention that.
I have made mistakes. I have made mistakes. I continue to make them. The promises I've made, the promises I've made, I continue to break them. And all the doubts I've faced, all the doubts I've faced, I continue to face them. But nothing is a waste. Nothing is a waste if you learn from it. And the sun, it does not cause us, the sun, it does not cause us to grow. It is the rain that will strengthen, the rain that will strengthen your soul. It will make you whole. Oh, 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 oh,
oh. Well, straight off, it's a beautiful piece of music. It's a really nice, sort of relaxing, soothing sort of piece of music. It's very, very nice. And obviously, by the type of the song, I Have Made Mistakes, it seems obvious what the song is about. And, you know, it's quite nice the way they've put it. It's like, I have made mistakes. I have made mistakes and I continue to make them. And the promises I've made, I continue to break them. All the doubts I've faced, I continue to face them. But nothing is a waste. Nothing is a waste if you learn from it. So it's like, you know, everybody in their life, no matter who they are, no matter how smart, rich, no matter who they are, everybody in the world has made mistakes. Everybody's made a mistake. And, you know, there are some people who will sternly refuse to admit they've made mistakes. But you know, once you actually admit to your mistakes, admit that you have made mistakes, you know, you can learn from them, and you can, you know, find ways to never make that same mistake again. And he says right there, nothing is a waste if you learn from it. So the promises I've made, I've continued to break them. You know, he knows that, you know, you can promise something, but there is no actual guarantee that you can definitely keep that promise. Like you could say, I promise I will come visit you a week from now, but you don't know what might happen in that space of time that might prevent that from happening. You might fall really, really sick. Like roadways might get closed down, railways might go on strike. You know that you cannot guarantee. You cannot absolutely guarantee certain things. You know, so that seems to be what he's going on about there. And you know, and there's a paragraph there that I really like. It says, "And the sun, it does not cause us to grow. It is the rain that will strengthen your soul. It will make you whole." That to me suggests that he's saying like, without the sun alone cannot make you grow. You know, there's the good, aka the sun, and then there's the rain, which I suppose could be interpreted as a bad. There has to be both of them in order to grow as a person, as an, you know, individual. But it's also suggesting that the rain, the bad thing, is what helps you to grow the most. You cannot grow just from the good alone. So, like, if you have nothing but good experiences, then you're just sort of maintaining a status quo. Whereas if you suffer through some hardships, they sort of strengthen your resolve. You know, they sort of help you build yourself up to be stronger, so it won't happen again. I could be misinterpreting that, but that's what it seems to suggest to me. Like, the bad helps you to grow more than the good. I don't know. Anyway, we'll carry on.
We have lived in fear. We have lived in fear, and our fear has betrayed us. We will overcome. We will overcome the apathy that has made us. 'Cause we are not alone. We are not alone in the dark with our demons. We have made mistakes. We have made mistakes, but we've learned from them. And the sun, it does not cause us. The sun, it does not cause us to grow. It is the rain that will strengthen, the rain that will strengthen your soul. It will make you whole. Oh my heart, how can I face
Well, there we go. That was I Have Made Mistakes by the Oh Hellos. It's a beautiful song, and very simplistic as well in its own way, and not in a bad way. You know, it is just the guitar and a kick drum. Although I'm imagining it's one of those drum boxes, you know, one of those wooden boxes where people sit on them and tap on them. But it was beautiful in its simplicity, you know, and his voice was brilliant. It had very slight reminiscence of Peter Gabriel going on there. But it was a really good song. And they went into the verse there. We have lived in fear. We have lived in fear, and our fear has betrayed us. We will overcome. We will overcome the apathy that has made us. Because we are not alone. We are not alone in the dark with our demons. Now, I really like that line. And then it goes, we have made mistakes. We have made mistakes, but we have learned from them. So it's like, you know, at some point, I'm pretty sure everybody lives in fear of something. You know, whether it be people, financial difficulties, you know, the fear of losing a partner, or family member, something like that. And you know, I think everybody's suffered through that at some point in their life. But that line that I said that I really liked, we are not alone. We are not alone in the dark with our demons. This is something I've said on a few of my videos that have covered like depression and mental illness, alcohol addiction, and the like. Is no matter how bad a situation seems, no matter what situation you find yourself in, excuse me, there will always be someone that will be willing to help you. You know, you shouldn't just sit there all by yourself, drowning in misery, fear, apathy. You know, you shouldn't let yourself get overwhelmed by that. All you need to do is take the step and ask for help, because there will be someone that will help you. You are never alone in those situations. And then he goes on, we have made mistakes, but we've learned from them. You know, that is the biggest thing you can take away from mistakes is, you know, learning not to make the same mistake again. It's a very beautiful song. I really like it, and I've said many times before, I like songs with meaning and stories and stuff like that, and this one is really good, and it is a beautiful piece of music, very simple, absolutely brilliant. I do have to say, the only thing I really don't like about it, and it's a very minor thing, is the actual name of the band, the Oh Hellos. It just, I don't know, for some reason the name of the band just doesn't really sit well with me, but it seems a bit silly. But anyway, we'll leave that as it is. Now, today is actually the last day to get your suggestions in for what you think my 100th video should be, because my 100th video is coming up in 2 days' time. There's tomorrow, then the day after. So today will be the last day, because I'll have to record the video for it tomorrow for it to be out the next day. So if anybody wants to make a suggestion for what my 100th track should be, I want something really awesome, something really epic. And at the moment I've got 2 tracks that are actually tied. So, you know, if anybody wants to make any suggestions, we'll see where we go from there. Otherwise, just in general, if you want to make any suggestions, by all means, drop a comment in the comments section below, or message me on Instagram, and I will add them to my ever-growing list. If you have suggested a song that hasn't come up yet, rest assured it is coming. I have quite a long list, and I'm doing them in the order that they were suggested to me, with the exception of my 100th video. So yeah, I think that's that. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.
And the sun, it does not cause us, the sun, it does not cause us to grow. It is the rain that will strengthen, the rain that will strengthen your soul.